All right, let's do a sound check. Let's do a sound check. Can you hear me now? I hope you all hop right back on. I had some technical difficulties when I was doing my other live stream on this topic, but I wanted to get it done while I had it on my mind, because I think it's very vital. It was just one of those um, impromptu live stream, but I feel it's very important. So I'm coming back. I'm coming back, and let me know how the sound is. I'm in my home. I even kept my shades on because I'm going outside right after this live stream to walk. I got to get my exercise up. This is what I need you all to do. Let's do your do now. Let's get our do now out the way. Come in and hit that like button, hit that thumbs up. I see we got 10 people hopping on already. So you all come in, hit that thumbs up. Also, number two, that's number one. Number two, drop your city and state. Let me know where you are from. I was just at the gas pump and I was saying that the gas pump is becoming one of the scariest places right now. All right, you good, Patrice? Yeah, I'm keeping my shades on and everything. I'm about to go walking. I've been overdue with my exercising, so I'm about to get it done, right? So we're gonna make it through this live stream. You all come in again, hit that thumbs up button for me. Number two, drop your city and state or just say hello. Either one of them will do. If you're not dropping your city and state, say hello. Say hello. And number three, be open minded. Be open minded to what I'm about to share with you. So I was at the gas pump, and when I got in my vehicle as I was live streaming, I saw this receipt. Right, I saw this receipt, and it instantly brought a topic that I want to share with you all on how to 10x your money right now in this recession, but that also includes a mindset shift, right? 10xing your money, but that is also inclusive of having a mindset shift. And so I have this receipt right here in my hand, and it is from Coach, right? It is from Coach, and it was for a transaction that I made March 22nd, 222, the 222 code. So it's for a transaction that I made on March the 22nd. And during this transaction, this is what happened. I bought a pair of runners Coach shoes, and I love the how they looked at the exterior. I love the design on them. It's $276, right? I'm like, I gotta get these shoes, and they were supposed to be runner shoes and bring me some form of type of comfort. But when the shoes arrived, right, they were not comfortable at all. They were not comfortable at all, and so I returned them to the store. And at that time, I had someone to inform me via email that someone was selling my PDF booklet, cash on crypto, on social media, that they were selling the booklet more for what I sold it for. I know some people probably shared the booklet with other people who didn't invest in it. I don't believe in doing that, right? And I know sometimes we can just do that with someone that we want to transfer some information to. But this is my thing. If someone made an investment to write material, right, then I don't think that is right, even if that's your friend, your homegirl, your homeboy, for you to just give them that information for free. Direct them to the source and tell them if they want the information, where they can purchase it from. But at any rate, so I received notification that someone was pretty much selling my booklet for double the price. Now, even though I had the copyrights, the trademark protection on my material, I could have took that person to court, right? Sued them. I decided I wanted to do something different, right? Because I did not want to be chasing people who, by word of mouth that I knew or did not know of, that was possibly reselling my materials. And so the the cost. See, this is another thing. I talked on, I think, One of the things you have to understand about selling is the reason people have a bad taste in their mouth around selling. The reason people think hold on. Don't like selling. Let me read these comments. East Bay got running shoes. That's not the point. That's not the point I'm making about running shoes. Right? I listen, if I feel like I got a pair of shoes that meet my comfort zone, I have no problem with valuing myself. That's not the point. I'm not I know what East Bay have. I know the best shoes, right? I'm just making a point in this. The shoes were not comfortable. It wasn't the price. I was not tripping about the price. This is the principle. This is the principle that, again, I think I opened up this live stream and asked you all to be open minded. This is the principle that I'm transferring to you right now is that I returned the shoes, right, because they were not comfortable. They were cute, but they were not comfortable. And someone was reselling my cryptocurrency book, and some people were giving it away. I don't like that, or whatever. I feel like, hey, if you have someone that wants to do something, then just be honest with it. I don't feel like dishonesty ever pays off in the end. So I'm going to show you the price on this, so you can know how the whole point of this video is how I took a pair of shoes and returned them and 10x my money within 30 days because I then in turn invested in myself. That's the point of this video. That's my whole point that I'm making, right? How I then 10x my investment. So let me see if you all can see this. It's this is Coach at the back. You can see the back of it. That's Coach. So, and see if you can see the price. And know the difference between price and investment. A price is something that does not, I'm going to make sure my debit card or anything is not showing. See that 276? See that $276? What I'm saying is most people will not overthink the price or overthink buying something that they will mentally talk themselves into that they deserve, whether it's Louis Vuitton, whether it's Coach, whether it's Dolce and Gabbana, whether it's YSL, whether it's Gucci. They will not overthink. They will actually convince themselves that I deserve this. I work so hard. I deserve to wear luxury. But I think the person with that mindset should also not only work hard, but work smarter. And so when I found out that this person, and I found out more than one time, was illegally selling my book and profiting from it. I've heard about this course, and I was speaking to the CMO and the CEO about it, and I did my research and due diligence. Right, I did my research and due diligence about the course, and I found out all the benefits of it. That they alert people in real time, has concierge services about what cryptos to buy. I looked at the teaching component of it, the teaching platform, things that people often ask me and want me to answer for free. How do I store my crypto? And they gave a great education component about the main cryptos and their functions and utilities. I wholeheartedly believe in investing in something that you're willing to learn about, right? That you're willing to educate yourself about. And so I said, I like this. I'm a teacher. I love teaching. I love teaching and telling, but I love teaching people because as long as you have knowledge and wisdom and understanding, the Trinity, and I see the triangle in the backdrop, you'll never be broke. You'll never have a money problem. Now, you may have a temporary problem with money, but you will never have a continuous cycle of debt and a money problem. Never. And so I said, okay, so $276 return on these shoes, right? Let me show it to you again. I believe in showing receipts. I showed you the coach on the back. I hope you can see. 276. The crypto course was 297, so I just put a $20 on it, right? $20. In 30 days, I 10x that investment. Those coach shoes, Nike, East Bay shoes would not have done that. Would not have done that. Now, had the shoes been comfortable, I would have kept them, but that's not the moral of the story. The moral of the story is I needed a strategy to teach people cryptocurrency since people were stealing or sharing my information for free. And people are texting my phone, so I don't feel like trying to put my nail in my iPhone and cut the sound off, so I'm just going to leave it on. I'm not going to be on this live stream for long. So I tapped into this program, and they had a system in place. And this is what I was saying when I was driving and you all could not hear. And this was a fresh revelation, right? Revelation that I got from the infinite intelligence, infinite spirit. 50 Cent, I was having this conversation over a meal with a friend guy. And he and I was talking. We was eating and talking. We talked maybe 2 hours. And I said, most people, right, do not have knowledge about the power of buying business systems. A lot of people want to take privilege in saying that this business has my name on it. And I have a certain respect level for those people. And this is why. This is why. Because at least they value their name. See, I know I have 10X on the screen. Now, that 10X on the screen, if you want to earn an extra $1,000 a month in this recession, you can text that number. But I'm gonna take it out. See, this is to show you this. This is my brand. This is my birth certificate name on my shoulder. I take pride in wearing my brand, my name. Now, I don't have any problem with wearing anybody else's name, but I take pride in wearing mine as well, right? And so I get it. At least those people have a higher mentality than people that will value more other people's name. And I was, as I was saying on my live stream as I was driving, it's not that Michael Jordan, the MJ, the name is so terrific, right? It's not that it's so terrific. We got Michael Jackson, MJ. Your child probably has the initials MJ, right? Um, you know, it was the work ethic, the blood, the sweat, the tears, the greatness displayed, the flu game, the symbolism, the pushing that Michael Jordan did to his teammates to push them and practice on another level. The ability for greatness to be surrounded around him without being intimidated. The ability to have Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman and Bill Cartwright and Horace Grant and Steve Kerr and um, greatness all around him, but yet be great. Feel like I'm still the best and the greatest on the team and in the league. Right? I'm in a league of my own. And that's why really people really buy into MJ, and the fact that they respect the legacy, right? And the fact that he still market. Even in retirement, he still markets. That's a whole nother lesson. But let's look at 50 Cent as a comparison. 50 Cent said that he was in a store and he saw water, right? He got this revelation People, there's nothing like a revelation from the divine God. It is nothing like that. So that just you can see for yourself, right? And he said he looked at two bottles of water, and both of them market spring water, but one just had a better brand. So I'm talking to let's say owning a business and owning a business system. This is where the teaching is coming in, right? So he said, what makes this spring water so different? It says nothing but the brand. It could have been from the same water source or whatever, the branding of it. And he said, then he saw vitamin water. He saw vitamin water, and you all know that 50 Cent, his body has, kind of transformed now. But the back in the days, that 50 Cent, very muscular, very fit, and he thought vitamin water was very unique. I drink vitamin water to this day. I love vitamin water, right? And he said, I wanted to buy that business system. Now, 50 Cent could have easily took his name and said, I'm going to have water that competes against vitamin water, and I'm going to call it 50-50, right? If he came to me to market that, I would have marketed this. I would have said 50. What about this? You like vitamin water? Let's come out with a competitive water and call it 50-50. 50% water, 50% vitamin. 100% of maximal benefits. Don't you all think that's good? Don't you think that it's that good, you all? You think 50 Cent would have, paid me to help him come up with that marketing plan? Let's call this water 50-50. 50% water and 50% vitamins. 100% maximum benefit. Let's put everything that vitamin water has. You have the body, you have the brand, and you have the brain, the mindset. Now, if you are watching this live or on the replay, I want you to type that in. The body, BODY, the brand, and the third one is the brain. But no, 50 Cent knew that if he would have came up with his own water, that he would have to hire the employees, hire the production team, hire the marketing team, hire the CFOs, right? His financial team, financial advisors, pay for all the equipment, have a brick and mortar business for the production. 50 Cent said, I don't want to buy a business. I'm the boss. But I don't want to hire a business and oversee employees and reinvent the wheel. This is some deep knowledge that I'm dropping you all. How to 10x your money and 10x your mind, right? To 10x your future. So 50 said, no, I'm going to buy this business system. They already have everything intact. You know what's bigger than buying and having your own business and your own brand? Is buying a system. So 50 bought the business system. And then he resold it. And he said because they had an income disclaimer, he cannot fully release the amount that he got from that deal, from investing in the business system. But I know he said it was at least 9 zeros, if I'm not mistaken. His ROI, return on the investment. And oftentimes, especially small business owners, they don't look at that. Yes, you hired yourself to become your own boss, but oftentimes you want to just focus on the operations and the brand. The business side is the uphill battle that you really don't have time for, because it takes so many people in place. So why not invest in a business system? Have you ever been told the benefits of investing in a business system? Well, let me tell you. You don't have the stressors of dealing with in-house issues. You don't have the stressors of making sure your payments are automated and that you have a good accountant. You heard the Steve Harvey story, right? In which his accountant hadn't paid the IRS and that put him in a hole he had to dig himself out of for years. And if you're going to be a business owner, I would suggest why not own a system as well, a business system. And this is why the 10X is on the screen, because once you own the correct business system, you get more money back from the government in form of taxes than you do being a business owner, than you do being a sole proprietor, having an LLC, a S Corp, or a C Corp. So it's best to do dual because the name of the game is keeping more of the money that you're already making. That's the name of it. So with four simple moves, four strategies, I teach people how to 10X their money, double their money with the money they're already making, how to double 10X 10 times their credit, and then how to leverage your credit, OPM, the bank's money. The reason why a lot of people fear the poor working class and the middle class alike fear using OPM, other people's money, or the bank's money, TBM, because they never been taught the correct way to use debt, to use their credit. They've only been taught to use their credit like I purchased Coach to buy things, not assets, things that take money out of their pockets, not things that put money into your pockets. But the rich and wealthy understand they never use their own money and they never own a business. They control them. They never own a business. They control it. Because at that point, when you reach a certain income level, you don't want to be connected to any type of lawsuits or liability on your part. So they never own a business. They always control it. Their motto is own nothing, control everything. So how to 10X your credit and then leverage it the right way to get assets. 10X your capital gains, tax return. The rich and wealthy never pay more in taxes. Grant Cardone said it this way, and I might show you all that video. Grant Cardone says you get taxed before you get paid your money. Federal taxes come out, right? And then you get taxed again when you get ready to spend the money. Retail tax. I've said that over and over again myself on my channel. But sometimes I think you all need a second voice to affirm that information for you. He said, then you get taxed when you die. You get taxed when you die, right? So you're paying taxes on your wages, which that 10X will help you not to do or pay it at a lesser rate. Then you get taxed on the sales to spend your own money. And then you pay income tax on the money that was already taxed. See, most people don't know this, that your income tax return, you get taxed on that because that's counted as income. So it's really not to anyone's advantage, and I know most people don't know this, to get a tax refund. Because re means again, fund means money, which means you're getting your own money back. You just gave the government a tax-free loan so they can invest your money when you could have been bringing that money back into your household and you could have been investing that money. You could have been investing that money. And with the gains that you see in cryptocurrency, which I'm about to show you and share my screen and show you, that's how you 10x your money in this recession. I posted this on my Facebook. This is going to sound crazy. Julian Gordon posted this. I love Julian. I follow him. Getting a tax refund means you messed up. Right? You know you messed up, don't you? You know you messed up, don't you? A refund means you're getting what's yours back. So you let the government hold your money interest free for a year. You could have turned that 5K into 6K. And then you got inflation, which is the silent tax. But now it's only worth 4.5K with inflation. Do you know that you're getting last year's money back when you get your tax refund? And that money loses its purchasing power? So it doesn't even buy what as much this year as it would about last year. So this is what we call income shifting. I ask people all the time, have you heard of income shifting? So income tax is on the money that you already was taxed because don't forget you was taxed out of your paycheck on that. And you're taxed on it again. Inflation is a tax as well. And then when you die, your kids have to pay a death tax on the money that was already taxed. I could go into that about life insurance with people, But people, listen, I'm into investments that I can use, right? And pull out, and it won't take me years and years to do that at 0% tax free. That's just my take on that. I could do some live streams about what I believe when it comes to um, life insurance. I don't even like to call it life insurance. I call it income insurance. That when you are investing in that, it should be to protect your income. So when your heirs get it, or whoever you're leaving it to, it doesn't greatly depreciate in the transfer at the time of your death. And also where you can still leverage it. But I don't believe in overpaying and some of these index universal life insurance. But that's a whole nother conversation for another day. So then the death tax for the money that was already taxed. And so people that don't have a financial background or knowledge, they don't know that they don't have to be taxed on their wages or giving the government a tax-free loan. Some of them don't even know they're giving the government a tax-free loan. That money that you're giving away out of and I say giving away because it's a choice. Because if you just added this 10x business to your W-4, you can position yourself to greatly reduce that. Or if you have investing income or small business income coming in, it's called active income, you can greatly reduce the taxes that you pay on that. Most small business owners try to actually hide the amount of money that they're making because they don't want to pay high taxes when it's a better way they can do that. It's a better way. You don't have to hide it. You can just get in the 10X business on the screen. So with that being said, I'm about to go get my workout on. I just wanted to bring you out a quick live stream. Share these two articles with you all and to remind you to hit that thumbs up. But right now, Joe Biden is definitely need more oil. But guess what? Look at the time on this article. 11:01. 11:11 is the number, sign, and system that a wealth transfer is happening, but destruction and destroyment happens first. That's why 9/11 was scheduled for 9/11. Now, Although you think it's 9/11, it was actually 7/11 because September is actually the seventh month. Many people go by the Gregorian calendar and they think it was the ninth month, but September is actually the seventh month. So it's really was 7/11. If you know anything about dice and the 7-Eleven convenience store, and maybe you don't, I'm not going to teach on that on 7-Eleven. But 7-Eleven is a very biblical number that also shows that wealth transfer release is happening as well. So this was written at 11:01. All you have to do is keep up, see the time, the dates that they say these articles are, and understand how to connect it with biblical numbers, and you will know how to move, prepare, and plan, and who to connect with. Right? Who to connect with. Connection is so important. Right? Connection is so important. So now they're saying that, um, you know, all, and why is he canceling leases on government land to drill? I've been telling you all that as soon as schools dismissals come, that you're going to see at least $7 a gallon, right, of gas. You're going to at least see that much. Now you might, nah, Queen, we won't get that. I'm like, why wouldn't you think it's going to get that bad? Because my God, it's the highest price you ever seen it, ever, right? It's the highest price you ever seen it ever. So if these prices are not shocking you, then what you're going to see in the next couple of months, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to prepare you. Some people, they're definitely not going to be ready for. They're definitely not going to be ready for what's coming ahead. I never seen a rich person that made money alone. Ever. They always make money in multiple and groups of networking, collaboration, and connections. So Joe Biden has already repeated the amount of oil being produced in the United States at this time over and over again. He has said that the United States is producing record amounts of oil per day, that is approaching record numbers of production. So why is he canceling leases if America desperately needs more oil? Right? Look at the number 11 again in this article. Now the thing about 11/11 though, it does represent a wealth transfer, but destruction happens first. Like I mentioned, 9/11, millions of dollars of gold and silver. Silver was found under destruction, under the buildings, under the rubble of those twin towers. So the most recent production, 11.3 million, they said was in February, 12.8 million, right? And this is below the monthly record of 12.97 million reported in November 2019. So these prices and canceling leases, they're saying they cannot understand, but I know what's going on is to reset the currency system and change us from physical currency to digital, right? Now, also, the number of people receiving unemployment benefits at a record low, 52-year low to be exact. Number receiving jobless claims at a 52-year low. The number of people receiving unemployment benefits fell in early May to the lowest point in more than 50 years. 50 years. 50 years. 50 years, the number of people is never been this low receiving unemployment benefits. The free money is gone as the transfer of new money is coming in. So, you want the plan, the strategy to 10x your money from the money you're already making. Maybe you don't have a job. Maybe you don't have a small business. Because some people really don't have enough to invest in crypto. Don't think you can put $500, $1,000, or $5,000 out in there and you're going to be a millionaire. Inflation is going to eat your money up so bad that even when that doubles, most people are going to dip in and sell their cryptocurrency, and now they have no assets in their life working for them. Crypto is volatile right now, but it's still the most inexpensive asset that you can invest in right now and get a high return on your cash. And I tell people all the time, let me take these shades out because I've been on this live stream too long. I'm still going to walk though. I tell people all the time that if inflation is eating up your dollar, don't you need to put your money into something that's outpacing inflation? If inflation is at a 40-year high, on average 10%, right? Which means the dollar is buying less and less. Don't you need to put your dollar into something that can outpace that? That can give you a greater return? Let me show you all something else too. Another thing that's going on that's creeping back. I don't know if you all are awake, so I'm going to keep you woke. It's coming back like John 11:11. I'm going to wake you up. 11:11, I'll wake you up. Chicago to let, I'm not going to say that word because I don't want my video not to get, sent out. And this is why I ask you all to hit that like button so the message gets spread right throughout the algorithm on these social media platforms. But if you got this and you're a Chicago teenager, they're going to reward you by allowing you to mint NFTs as a part of this prevention effort. Unbelievable. To let young people who have young people look out for the young people. Now, look out also for Stephen cryptocurrency as well, right? This is a health platform that encourages people. A move to earn platform that encourages people, right, to exercise and get healthy. That should have been the answer like 2 or 3 years ago in the health pandemic. This is a Solana-based move to earn. So this is working with Solana. I see the name Steph Curry in it. So I'm watching the Golden State Warriors real closely. If they win a championship, then I know what the agenda is. But move to earn, Solana and Stephen, partnership together. You already know Steph Curry is already doing videos right now during the NBA playoffs about cryptocurrencies, NFTs, etc., etc. Now, 2 numbers are on the screen. I'm going to give you all an altar call. I'm ending with the altar call. And I'm not going to pass a collection plate. I'm ending with the altar call. You need deliverance from bad debt, bad credit, bad cash flow, a bad financial mindset where you will not invest in programs, but you feel like investing in other name brands and other luxuries make you who you are. I would rather be rich than to look rich. I promise you I would. I promise you. I would rather be rich than look rich all day. This is my altar call because some of you all need deliverance. You need to invest in yourself. You need to invest in your future. The Bible says a good man leaves an inheritance for his children. You need to think generational. But for right now, you need to think about this year of making the best move that you can ever make financially to position yourself for this wealth transfer. Some of you all have a small window of opportunity to act because these cryptocurrencies are cheap right now. And you're going to wait till they get too expensive to invest in. Because not all these cryptos are going to last. Right? Not all these cryptos are going to last. When regulation comes, we may have 1,000 cryptocurrencies out of the 16,000 that's in establishing now. So you need to know the difference between junk coins. You need to know the difference between moon coins, which means just theme coins, pump and dumps. But if you're going to flip cryptocurrency, uh, you definitely need to text 10x and have you a capital gain tax return, because at that point it's about the money that you're making and the money that you're keeping. Rich and wealthy people never do it alone. They have connections, they have networks, they have collaboration, they have experts working for them harder than they're working for the money. Text both of those numbers in the screen. If you are already not in partnership with me, you need to get in partnership because, right, these are all the 4 moves and 4 components that you're going to need working together. That's the 1111 code, the 4 moves. So you can be rich and wealthy for real and for life. So you can go what you want to go, when you want to go, in other parts of the world, and then buy the name brands you want. Won't even be a problem. But one thing I will not do is have more money in my closet or in a car than I have in my crypto wallet or my checking account. You see how I put all those C's together? Let me do it again in case you didn't catch that. I will not have more money in my closet, in my car or cars, than I have in my crypto wallet or my checking account. CCC. C. You want to be rich in this recession? Text that number on the screen. Some people just need essential items. You just need to be able to afford groceries and gas right now. So I'm giving you the key to unlock your prosperity. But guess what? You have to participate in that process. Hey, I'm out, you all. Again, make sure you hit that like and share button and share this information. Become better. Be banking, because being broke is not in your birthright. Become better and be banking, because being broke is not in your birthright. Queen out.